We've been using desho and .o quite a bit in class, and I just wanted to go over to reconfirm or to confirm for the first time some of the key points of using conjecture or probability. And probablys and might be's all rely on your use of what we call the plain form. And the other key to remember is that they have what we call tense. In other words, it probably is, it probably isn't, it probably might be, it probably might not be, it probably was, it probably wasn't. It all has tense. There's an idea of the current or the past, or the negative past in it. So how do you set it up? The key in here is to, for desho is to look at desho of probably, and that's always greater than 50%. Okay, plus or minus a few percentages. Kamoshiremasen is your might be and far less certain. So if it probably is, those are your use. It probably is ben desho. It probably is strange. Hen desho. It probably is big. Oki desho. He's probably going to do something. Will be taberu desho or taberu kamoshirenai. When you switch to the negatives, then it would be ben dewanai desho. Hen dewanai or hen janai desho. Oki kunai desho. It probably isn't big. And he probably doesn't do something, goes from the negative in what we call the plain, so it would be tabenai desho. He probably won't eat. Irasne. He probably doesn't eat. He probably will not eat. Remember that that can be in the present tense or the future tense. When we switch over to the past, this is it probably was. These are our was ones. So it probably was Bill. Bill datta desho. It probably was famous. Yume datta desho. It probably was large. Okikatta desho. And if it's an action, he probably did something. It would be something like tabeta desho. Ita desho. He probably ate. He probably went. This, moving right along, the last one would be the was not or is was not ones. And that's our ones here. Those are our was not. And so it's Bill de wa nakatta desho. It probably wasn't Bill. Hen de wa nakatta desho. Or janakata. It probably wasn't strange. Oki kunakatta desho. It probably wasn't big. And then for the action word, I probably did not do something. Oh, look, here's Bill. Oh, he probably didn't eat. Tabe nakatta desho. When we are giving our deshos, we like to put onto the front things that give our degree of certainty. So Kito really is, I'm like 100% sure. Osoraku, I'm 70 to 90% sure. Tabun, which we've heard before, 50 to 70% sure. And if you're not 50% sure, then you're not using any of those. You're switching your desho to kamoshiremasen. As it notes here, there is a plain form of desho, and it's daro. And that's the daro that would go before to omo, because omoimasu takes a plain form. So it's if he, I think he probably went. Ita daro to omo. Ita daro. So it would be ita, if I can squeeze that in. Ita daro to omo. Datta daro to omo. It probably was Bill. Bill datta daro to omo. If you're using the kamoshiremasen, then it would be the same before the tomo. It needs its plain form, which is kamoshirenai. So if you're going to be giving opinions like you're being asked to do on your worksheet, you want to pay close attention to two things. Is it something that is? Is it something that probably is not? Probably was? Probably wasn't? Or is it something that you probably will do? Probably don't do, probably did do, and probably did not do. And those are those key things to think about. Then you want to add on, as I said, some sort of degree of certainty. And if you're choosing to use I think, then that desho or kamoshiremasen switches to daro or kamoshirenai.